Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Tuesday, the 15th of November, 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube called Psychic Cafe. I give mini reads for donations in there. If you've got a burning question for your higher self or you want guidance for a particular area in your life, come along in there. It's by donation for those mini reads. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I get them out within 48 hours if you're ordering them, so if it says it's all sold out, just check back a day later or a few hours later. I tend to make some available each day. Okay, so what's in the energies for everybody today? We have Transcending, so we're getting ourselves over something. Building a bridge and getting over it, maybe. Transcending something. Perhaps an obstacle that's been in your way, you could be getting over now. We've got a mystery. You don't know how, but you're going to get over it for some of you. Transcending something. You don't know how you're going to do it, but you're going to do it. Yeah, for some of you, you might see obstacles in front of you, but you're determined to do something. You've got to recharge your energy. Recharge your energy. You're getting over something. Okay, tell us more. Tarot. You've got the 8 of Wands. You've got direct communication coming in from someone, says the 8 of Wands. Could give you direction and purpose. The 6 of Pentacles, you could be the recipient of generosity, or you could be being generous today. Some reciprocity going on. You could be receiving back from something that you did a while ago as well for someone. We've got the Star. You could be recognized today, or this could be someone else who's highly recognized. Someone that's famous, in fact. Someone could be recognizing your work that's famous. There's something about people noticing today, perhaps what it is that you're doing. I love this card. I love the artwork on this. Or someone else with recognition. You've got Magician here as well, so manifesting something. You've got the resources required to manifest something now. Intriguing. Okay, so the 8 of Wands, what's this communication about? Direct communication that comes in that gives you direction and purpose. The 5 of Crystals. Something that you felt left out of before. So someone wasn't getting back to you. Someone left you out in the cold. Perhaps someone had ghosted you or just weren't responsive to you. Now you're getting direct communication from them. It might surprise you because you might have given up on this person. You know, it's like asking a question. You don't get a direct response back, but a few months later, perhaps they get in touch with you. If you like applied for a job or something, you thought that you didn't get it, and then you finally hear from them long after you applied for it that you've got it. Past, present, and future. So yeah, something from the past. Something to do with your future as well, and it's coming in right now, and you expected it to come in before, so you'd kind of given up on it with that 5 of Crystals, thought it was never coming in, thought you'd never hear back from that person. We could be talking work here, or we could be talking anything. We could be talking romantic relationships as well, someone that you're interested in that just wasn't getting back to you. Perhaps they felt that they had to do something in their life first before they came in. I don't know. Some kind of reciprocity here, 6 of Pentacles. You could be the recipient of generosity or be being generous with someone else today. Or this could be the reciprocal energy, someone reciprocating. Yeah, it could be about love. So King of Cups, someone that loves you. They could have the Pentacles now to reciprocate. So they could be able to share something now. Like, say if you were thinking about being in a relationship with someone, and if they were having financial difficulties and you asked them, hey, how about moving in together? And you didn't hear from them for months. It could be that they felt insecure because they didn't have the money or didn't feel like they were in a financial position to. They could have gone off and sorted that stuff out and then be coming back at you with that reciprocity. So something about, it's something like that. Someone that loves you is in a position to be reciprocal now or to be generous with you now, is what it feels like to me. What's behind this is death. So something ended for them. They could be getting a financial payout. They could have got a financial payout from some kind of an ending. It could be that they finished a contract and got paid for it. It could be Um, it could be, somebody in the family died and they're getting the payout for that. It could be a relationship has ended and the division of assets and they've got that now. Or it feels more like a work thing to me, but just have to take that as it resonates. So someone is able to be generous with you now or reciprocate what it is that you wanted to share together. I'm getting a big energy of something that you wanted to do with them, and they can do that now. The Star. So getting recognition from someone that has a lot of recognition, getting noticed by a star, someone famous, bumping into them. The Star. Tell us why the Star is here. Some of you could have something to do with someone that's famous today, or bump into them, or have someone famous comment on your stuff on YouTube or something like that. The Star, the High Priestess. It could be having someone famous comment on your stuff. High Priestess. I got all excited. Justine, she replied to one of my comments one time on a video, and it got me really excited. The High Priestess. You've known this is coming. Could be something that you've been working at, High Priestess. Perhaps you've got some gifts like me too, which kind of gifts, High Priestess kind of gifts. Or it could just be something that you do and you knew that you're going to be recognized in the end. Well, it just feels like some of you might be recognized today by someone that's famous or someone that has big reach, or it could be like someone it doesn't have to be famous. It could be someone that's famous in your arena kind of thing, because I might think like, someone I know, like the big players in Muay Thai, you wouldn't know them. They're not famous to you, but they're famous to me. And if one of them recognized, my training or whatever, or one of my videos, that'd be a big deal to me. But they could like comment on your stuff and you wouldn't know who the hell they are. So this could be like in your line of work, someone that's high in your line of work noticing, and you always kind of knew that you were going to get recognition from this, or some kind of notoriety, or recognized by someone who does have notoriety, because you've been doing self-love. How interesting. It could be very healing for you, this as well, to get recognized as something that you put so much work into in yourself. The High Priestess and self-love card, you've done a lot of inner work to get to this point. Could be being recognized now. The Magician, you've got all the resources inside of yourself to make something happen, to manifest something now. Because you've got the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords here. You could have been waiting, Page of Swords, waiting for an apology for a painful ending. And when you either do one of two things, you're getting an apology in today, which sets you free, and you realize that you can move forward and manifest something new, or you're realizing today that you don't need this apology anymore. You've healed it within yourself from a painful ending from the past. Some of you could have gone through, say, for example, a painful breakup in the last few years, and have really taken it badly and not been able to date again. Some of you today could be realizing that you could date again, that you don't need that apology from them, that you've got over within yourself what it is that you went through there. It could be something like that, or it could be something like you were sacked from a job and you're kind of waiting for them to show remorse and want you back. But instead you could be realizing, I don't need to do that. I could create my own business, or, move forward from there, manifest something new. You're setting yourself free. There's some kind of healing stuff that you've done from a painful ending that's just setting you free, and you're realizing that as a result of all of that you've been through, you've got inside of you now whatever it takes to manifest something new, something better. Emotional release behind that as well. When you realize it's emotional release, you get an emotional release of relief or happiness as well. Yeah. So what about our love lives? Kind of a complicated day today. Friendship. So you could be having a friendship that is turning into more today, or headed that way, nurturing the bonds of friendship within your relationship. What else? Reveal what needs to be seen. Someone could be revealing what needs to be seen today. We could be talking about the King of Cups here. Is coming at you with some investment shared stuff. I don't know what it is. Reveal what needs to be seen, but could be a revelation telling you what you need to be told, that something has changed. in their experience, which allows them to share or to invest in something alongside of you. It feels like a 50-50 split to me. It feels like someone could be coming forward, someone that loves you, someone that you love, saying that they can invest in this thing with you because now they've got their share of whatever that investment is. We've got the strings attached here as well. The strings attached in a relationship today, to do with the gifts, to do with whatever it is that they're being generous with you. The strings attached there. Oh dear. So it can never be that clean cut, can it? Well, you might need to see if there's strings attached because codependency is involved. Okay. So whatever. If we're talking about money, right? Okay. So if the gift that they're getting today from this ending comes from, say, a divorce or something like that, there could still be strings attached with that. Someone could still, after the division of assets, still be kind of leaning on your person or something like that. Or if it's from a hereditary, if it's whatever that word is, when someone dies and you receive money from that, there could be some codependency in that. So there could be like a family member that wasn't happy that you'd got, or they'd got the money from it, and they might be wanting handouts. Codependency is someone that would needed your person before. So you get given a gift by them, the strings attached, someone that they're in codependent relationship before still wants some of that. And so then you might be the target of that as well. So it's a bit complicated. There's strings attached. Interesting. Someone that was using them still feels like they are entitled. Yeah, when we've been in codependent relationships, those ones that we were giving to feel entitled to what to still receive from us, and when we refuse to give to them any longer, and when we give to someone else, they can turn real sour. So it feels like that to me. Someone could be wanting to make a commitment. Like I said, I don't know, this could be marriage, but I'm feeling more like investing in something. It's like putting some skin in the game, investing in something. Neediness. But again, it's that clingy energy. Someone that's still like using or trying to use one or other of you, but perhaps both of you. If you were both in codependent relationships before, you could have these clingers on your energy, these drains on your energy, people that still expect your energy, expect you to give to them, or expects a cut of, or feel entitled to a cut of what it is that you've got. A lot of people can do that. Even like after they're divorced, they can still feel like they're owed some of what the ex-partner is getting in the future. Bitterness, resentment, neediness, using, those kind of people. If we've been involved in with those kind of people, they can harbor that kind of stuff for a very long time. Flag, don't be tempted to lower your standards today. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. We've got the sun, happiness and well-being. Go for that. Yay. You deserve it. And it doesn't matter if other people are unhappy, especially those that are unhappy because you're happy. I mean, what's that about? Purse. Pay attention to your finances today. So you could be, checking how much you've got. If someone's coming to you with a financial offer today to invest in something, you might be wanting to check your finances. Pay attention to them. See what it is that you've got. See where you're both at. All of that kind of stuff. And a finger says warning of a problem either now or in the future. So pay attention, especially to money stuff today. Make sure that you've got enough. Make sure that they've got enough. Make sure that you're not overreaching if you are investing 50-50 in something. Because I was getting that pretty strongly. So if you're talking about like taking on, say, paying a down payment on a house, or even putting a deposit down or a rental or something like that, what else could it be? With someone that loves you here, going 50-50 on it, something like that. Whatever it is that you're doing, just make sure that you can afford it, like in circumstances you're in right now, even if nothing changes. Don't rely on increase. You can hope for increase, but don't expect it. That's what I'm getting. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. Of course, don't take financial advice from tarot readings. Always make your own decisions and consult someone else. You red and a green crystal in this bag. This is just a bit of fun there, because this is it's not a private reading. It's not a personal reading. It's a general reading. So If you want me to pull one of these red or green crystals out for a specific question that you've got, a personal question that you've got, come along to my Psychic Cafe show sometime. I can do that for you. I'll also pull cards out as to why it's a yes, why it's a no, details about it. And you can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. And I can use them in private readings as well. Usually in my private readings, I just channel it. You can book in. There's a link in the description box below, and also one up there too. Usually I just channel it. I don't need any information of you. But if you do want to ask specific questions for your reading, you can do that. Just choose the general guidance option or the love option. And then after you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page. You can put your questions in there. How best to deal with these energies today? Heal yourself. 9 of Wands. Some of you have been restricted in the past because you're unhealed. You might be ready to, like, the nines are like the readiness for the next stage, you know. Some of you have healed enough now that you can move forward. And so, yeah, I would open up to new things and realize how far you've come with your healing today. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is no, it's the ruby. And what I was also getting, because the guides kept on talking to me while I was doing that, is that some of you might realize that you're not healed enough yet, and you're not ready for something. And so recognize that too. You know, if someone comes at you with an offer and you're like, you know what, I think I need more healing before I dive into this. So trust your inner voice and where you're at. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment and click on that subscribe button with that notification bell to hear more from me. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. And I make 3 love picker card reads a week as well. Let me know in the comments below what you want them on. There's one of them right there, right now, which you can watch now if you so wish. Have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.